really happy with it. Everyone seems to like it, and people are coming along, and we're playing a lot of it at our shows, and no one's sort of yelling out for the old stuff, so it seems to have done the trick.
Yeah. You worked with an English producer, Peter Walsh.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
I just always had this sort of bug in me that I wanted to work with Peter Walsh since I heard New Gold Dream, which I thought was quite a revelation.
From Simple Minds?
Yeah.
Is that the only thing you were impressed by of his work?
No, there was another album which I heard later on called Climate of Hunter by Scott Walker, which is a really strange kind of moody album. And he just, everything that he did sort of had this really sort of dreamy, luxurious feel to it, and I thought, you know, that could sort of be applied to the church quite easily.
Yeah, exactly. And yet it's really very powerful and a very strong album. So he's brought that out as well, which is, I guess, the sort of thing he's done with Simple Minds. Yeah,
I think he's a bit like one of those perfumes that smells differently according to who's wearing
on different
it.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like, you know, it didn't sort of get too dreamy. He did sort of maintain the kind of the energy there, but he put this nice. It wasn't too harsh or aggressive. It sort of had this nice sort of depth to it.
Yeah. Had he known of your work prior to what you're doing right now?
I think he'd vaguely heard of us, but when we approached him, he said, "Send me over all your old albums," and we went, "Oh." We sent them over, and he liked it.
And did he come over here, or did you go to him in England?
No, he came over here.
Oh, great.
Stayed here for 3 months, ended up falling in love with the place.
That often happens, and they buy a place on Sydney Harbour.
Yeah, well, I think that's what he's thinking about.
That happens a lot. Heyday has received very good reviews here in Australia, but it always, or the church always receive fantastic reviews in America. Why is it that you're so popular in America?
I think that the thing is that we grew up in public a bit in Australia, and you know, some people a bit sort of, you know, not too sure whether to like us or not. And I think in America we're sort of this unknown quantity that just seemingly making these records out of the blue, and people sort of reviewing them with no preconception. I mean, other than that, I don't know.
Do you think there are many bands in America who have the same idea about playing this slightly 60s sound? Are they doing that now?
Yeah. I don't think there's anyone quite like us. There are a lot of bands that are real purists with the 60s sound, and that's all they're doing, and they're trying. I mean, they're recording they're using a 24-track studio to try and make it sound like it was done on a 4-track, you know, with really sort of tinny drums and things. Whereas the church have always tried to sort of take the best from all periods, and like anything that we can use, we'll use. And we certainly don't want our records to sound like they were made 20 years ago.